watch it. Showing one is good. Okay, I think one's up, so we should be good to go. How's it going, everybody? Thank you for hanging out again today. I spent most of today, honestly resetting. Doing bench resets so that I could get some shiny money. And to my surprise, we have a few. Actually, I don't know if we have a few. I know I have at least one. And we're gonna see what else is in the area. Then we'll do a night cycle and see if anything's there at night. I caught some earlier, so I guess I'll go over that as well. We'll just see how it goes. It is night my time zone. It is 10:23 p.m. Sorry, I would have muted, but my desire to have a drink hit me super hard. So I apologize if I just gulped on stream. But yes, it's nighttime for me. But that's completely fine. We'll make do. What do we have going on here? I didn't get to level up any mon at all. But like I said, I've been bench resetting literally all day to get a few shinies. And so far we got a shiny Trubbish today. And a alpha shiny Kakuna. Now, this is actually my first shiny alpha in any Pokemon game, so that's pretty cool. I'll have to turn that into a Beedrill at some point and see what's going on with that. But let's go ahead and go through and see if there's any other shinies for me to find right now. I'm gonna save again just to make sure. I was hoping that an Eevee would be down here, but I see that that's not the case. But I hear something. So it's likely something down there. I will check that out momentarily. I doubt it's anything on... Oh, just kidding. It's that Pidgey. Shiny Pidgey. So that's cool. We have a shiny Pidgey just waiting for us. I don't know if there's anything on that side. So far, I think that there's only a shiny Bagon and that shiny Pidgey since I've rechecked. This was the shiny Kakuna I got earlier, except, you know, right now it's not shiny. I was hoping that that Lopunny would be shiny, but that is just not the case. This is where the shiny Trubbish was. So yeah, right now we're just collecting a few shinies real quick, and then we'll go through and do what we can. Cleaning up before I lose stuff and forget. Okay. We're gonna have to do a little bit of work here. Cool, there's one. There's two. A little bit more sloppy than I anticipated, but it's alright. It worked out. Am I loud enough? Is sound quality okay right now? Is everything fine? Help me. boxes. Let's look at what we have over here. 2 shiny Bagon. Or Bagon, depending on how you pronounce it. Lonely Nature's not bad. I forget if Mega Mence is physical or special, but it is alright. We can make do. But getting those 2 shiny is a nice addition. I was hoping I didn't have to do any extra battles, but it's fine. See if I can pay attention and hear anything. I don't so far, so. Is there anything extra over here besides this Lopunny? Immense. I feel like I just heard the shiny charm, but I'm gonna say I doubt it. Alright, we're gonna cycle through so that it's night time. Was that Finnegan shiny? Why is the Finnegan not here? Both the Finnegan and the Eevee are not here, and it's not cloudy. It's odd. I didn't realize that the Finnegan would just run away. It's very fortunate that it wasn't shiny. Good morning, my brother from another mother. How you doing? We're catching up on some shinies real quick before we do anything else. I should make sure again real quick that we're not double streaming on YouTube. Which we are not, so we're good. Okay, something shiny. Oh, 2 Noi... Oh, yes! 2 little, what, Noibats? Okay. Yeah, we got some good stuff waiting for us. And then again, that Eevee should come out at daytime, correct? But it's not out. All right. It looks so good. Yo, they look so good. Caught them both. I'm getting attacked. This is not good. We're not gonna get that Finnegan. That's fine. I know you're not attacking me from outside. No, you gotta relax. You guys gotta relax. I really want that Lopunny to be shiny. I know it's not gonna happen in this cycle, but it is what it is. What's my shiny luck? I've been resetting for hours. Bench resetting. So they're just stocked up from earlier in the day. But they're a nice, pretty teal. I was about to say tail. Nice, pretty teal. I've never even seen the shiny version of these yet. They are adorable. He really didn't want that smoke. I don't know what's going on. We're going to try and make our way across, and I'll reset one more time on the bench. Just to see if Eevee does spawn. Because it wasn't spawning for some reason. But yeah, getting these shinies, that's nice. That's a nice day. Getting nothing else. It's morning, no issues. The Eevee was not shiny, period. Okay. Cool, that's fine. What we need to do is heal up, because Salamence took some crazy damage for no reason. Give me back my balls. And we have a nice little bonjour. Would you like to heal your mon? Of course I would. Please take care of me. Daytime sun. Yeah, as long as it's not cloudy, I think, is the only thing. Thinking. So hopefully my team is ready now, in general, to be able to take these last 3 rogue mega evolutions on. I'm so happy I have 2 whole boxes just full of shinies. I'm content with this. I need to do something with all of them, but I'm content with them. And I also need to get my points up for the Challengers ticket, so I need to get that knocked out. And you know what? I think I might do that first. So we'll go to night one more time. I'll do that first, just to get some extra experience before taking on these last megas. Just need to find a bench. Anywhere. No, I'm not doing it itemless. I just haven't taken the time to really buy anything. Oh, hold on. What did I just hear? I'm walking away, seeing if I can hear it pop again. Hold on. I swear I heard the shiny sparkle. Maybe I'm imagining it? But I could have sworn I heard something. Now I don't trust myself. What? I'm gonna go up there. I have to at this point. Can I reach up there from scaling this is the question. I cannot. I swear I heard this shiny sparkle. I know it's not going to go anywhere since this game stores up to 10. You heard it too? Okay. I could use the cafe fast travel. We're going to be extra sure. Where would it have been? That's so odd. I'd have been excited. This game sounds so eerie without the music going in the background. What could it have been? Well, this might just be a mystery for another time. I pressed that way too late. I doubt it, but it could have been like a bird that spawned up here. And it flew away. But I'm not believing that that's what it was. It's so odd. Okay. Well, you win some, you lose some. Alright, so the plan is, for now, to find a bench, rest really quickly. I need to think, where's the closest bench, if any? Is there a bench close to this Dragonite? Actually, I'll just... trying to think. Where's the closest bench? Or where's a bench I can think of? They are. I'm glad that, like a lot of the Pidgeys, they don't typically fly away. If the Pidgeys are on the ground, I've seen that they fly away, but if they're on top of lampposts, they don't typically get scared off. So they just kind of stay there. Does this bench work? It does. So we'll wait till night. Knock out some more battles to get enough for a challenger ticket, and then we'll take on all these megas. Who? Where's your mon at? Oh, okay. Okay. I was caught up with a whole different mon. It's fine. Cool. We can definitely get enough points in one go. That's a glitchy angle, but it's fine. The monkeys. I have all of them shiny, actually. I have Panpour, nice and shiny. I have Pansage, nice and shiny. These were completely lucky, by the way. I was trying to get other stuff and they just happened to be there. And I have Pansear, nice and shiny. I'm shocked I have all of them nice and shiny, to be honest. What do I would rather sneak up on you. Enough to kill, nice. Three wins, just one more quick one to get an extra 2K. What do you got for me? Extra prize medals, I'll take it. Don't have any water moves, but it's fine. Don't walk this way, you monster. We're wasting precious time. Go ahead and turn around. I know you see this flamethrower coming at your face. It's insane, like you don't see it. You have a nice little low bunny. Just have shiny Panpour? How many saves do you have? Or how many playthroughs have you done? Did you at least put it in home when you were finished with it? Burn opposing Pokemon. Huh. I doubt I'll get a burn. But on the off chance I do. You are bulky. It's a lot of bulk. But fishing for lucky little burns is going to be difficult. I wonder if the rain in this specific game affects it. And fire type moves 20 times for an extra 15K. What are we doing? There's one. What am I doing? I'm out of my mind. Home support wasn't a thing yet? Oh no. I should have went ahead and went for fire moves. Sneak up 3 more times. I'll do this stuff with water. That is way more likely. Okay, hold on. Nice. I was talking to people earlier today. It sucks that home support still isn't for Fire Red and Leaf Green yet. I don't know how many people would actually utilize it at this exact moment, but it's still something that they promised would be there, and it's not here yet. I'll go around. Or will you turn around? I'm wasting time, but I'll run the long way. See you with your deli bird. Fire, fire, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Thank you. Talon Flame. I'll still go for a flamethrower. Help me, were you playing on a Switch 2 or a regular Switch 1? Just out of curiosity. You're trying to hit me with that blizzard. That'd hurt. We're almost there. Almost ready to have our next challenger ticket. Two Meow Sticks. Ten wins is not bad. And I'm going by pretty slow. Unleash plus moves on your opponent 3 times. Use super effective instead of waiting for a burn. Still have a little bit more than half the night to go. Pupitar. That stone is gonna hurt. Oh, they gave it to me. They were very generous. I did not expect them to give it to me, but they did. Aromatease. Dragonite, come on. Slurpuff, we're all about fairies over here. Play rough. Calm down. You're gonna have to pass that wish. You're not getting it. Mawile, are you gonna hit me with a play rough as well? No, a taunt. What a waste. Almost there. Sorry, we have to do this little grind on stream, but we're almost there, guys. The slow bro. Not too big of a deal. Future sight, huh? You paralyzing me is insane. Oh snap, you got a Megalo bunny? I like it, I like what I'm seeing. 3 more fire moves and we're good. Oh, we got like a double KO. Regular revive. I'm not gonna lie, I think that's my first time using a revive in this game. One, two. I just need one more flamethrower actually, and we're good. Anything else is just for fun and for money. Nice. Alright, yep. Anything else now is just for fun and for money. So I don't necessarily need anything. You guys are gonna stop hitting me with curse. Actually, to not waste time, I think I'm gonna just dip out. Make it out of here, take my winnings, then continue on with the game. Yeah, those Tello flew away. Not Tello, Fletchling flew away. Man, I really want to know what shiny that was. Got Lynx over here? There's little Froakie that I haven't caught yet. Let's go somewhere over here. Where's the closest area? These cafes. Maybe Wild Zone 11. For it to be a new day and this person's already just staring at me, it's kind of insane. I just had to talk to them because I had no idea why they were looking at me so hard. I know right here, if you happen to have the Pidgeys spawn, that they fly away from this area. So you have to be very careful. Right there. I think I need to go to this one, right? And then fly over. I think. I know it took me a little bit to figure it out earlier in the day, but I think if I remember correctly, this is how you do it. You were trying to hurt me. In fact, I did take some damage. Yo, that came out far. And for you to just glare at me like that is insane. I want each and every one of you to know that that's insane how you just looked at me. You guys made it seem pretty personal. I want to go get that screw, but I don't feel like doing another lap, even though I've already committed now. And I should be collecting these. A Pokeball for your troubles. You just got hit in the crossfire. I feel bad. All right, before we do this, Dragonite. Yeah, let's save, but that's not what I meant to do. I meant to heal up for a backup, and we will have Salamence out front. Now I'll save again, just because. The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is raising rapidly. Warning, Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. Yeah, let's do this. I'm ready to handle it. Let's save this Dragonite. gonna switch out for now, actually. So I can make sure to get as much mega stuff as possible. Mega Mints. Big damage, big damage. Why are you confused? Yo, chill, 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 return. Oh, this is, yeah, this is crazy. Oh, my men's fainted. All right. I'm gonna let us run around real quick. This is massive. And now you're upset. Can I toxic you? I'm guessing no, it's toxic. Oh, that's crazy. What are you supposed to do? Yeah, there's no way of dodging that. Well, what are you expected to do? I'm doing the best I can, man. Starting off everybody's day good. Another dazzling gleam, please. We're doing big damage. Keeping ourselves healed up. Keep putting in work. Yeah, go ahead, return. Because there's nothing we can do. I'm glad you're confident, Tony, because I'm having a hard time believing it. Smooth little aqua jet. I'm at a loss for what I should really be doing. I'm gonna collect what I can. Mega Evolve. This should be it though. Nice. Clean little dazzling gleam to finish it up. Dragonite Tight. Outstanding. You're on a roll, Shingen. Sooner or later, we're going to find out what's causing all these Pokemon to go rogue. Then Lumiose will be a place shared by Pokemon and people, even though I flipped it, just like the folks of Chusartico Inc. want. Thank you for healing up my mind. Keep it up. Okay, so the Dragonite, yeah, pretty tough. There are 2 remaining. Alright. So we have, what, Mega T-Tar and Mega Starmie. T-Tar is still dark ground. What do I really have for you? What do I really have? I mean, Meganium? Meganium will be fine. So that'll likely be what I have to do. With that being said, though, let me... Even though I don't have a crazy amount, use an extra 20 small EXP candies on you. Gain at least 1 level, that's fine. Just a little something to hold us over. I don't think it'll be too much of a problem, though. You're down low. I don't need to go up anywhere. Alright. Next mon up, T-Tar. I bet you could handle this on your own if you had to. Well, chill, that's a lot of work. But you can count on Scrafty and me to help. Cool. I appreciate it. Here's our likely soon to Mega Evolve target, Tyranitar, the armor Pokemon. You did your research, huh? As you'd expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This may be a long fight. I doubt it. But my Scrafty should do well against a T-Tar in terms of type matchups. And in any case, this T-Tar needs our help, so we'll simply have to do it. The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is raising rapidly. Warning, Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. Yeah, I'm ready to handle it. Let's knock this thing out. I bet you could handle this on your own if you had... Oh, yeah. Let's not keep throwing that out there. I'd rather have your help. You guys got me rolling around in my fancy get-up from that whole battle tournament. Alright, T-Tar. Let's knock you out. Almost nothing. Alright. Alright, you're being a bit more bulky than I expect. And I legitimately need you not to go down. Come on, Meganium. I'm serious, Meganium. Do not go down. There we go. There we go. Back to full. I like that. I don't like how he's running away. He's stalling. I do like that whatever damage I'm taking, as long as I'm mega, I just refill. I'm doing enough damage as is. Might even start throwing some body slams in there. Ah, what a waste of a dazzling gleam. Meganium, return. That was insane work. You're telling me to watch out, but your mon isn't even moving? What's happening? Return, 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 return. Oh man. Came in on a rock slide, that's not good. Yo, chill. EQs? Meganium, Mega. Hurry up. Get your health back. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Big damage, big damage. That's it. Oh, that was a close one. That was close. Ah, that made me a little nervous, chat. Tyranitar tight. Hey, nice. Or Tyranitarite. All these wild Pokemon gathering in Lumios, and all these rogue Mega Evolutions. I'll be relieved when we can finally figure out the cause and put these mysteries to bed. I'll keep looking in on my lead. I'll keep looking into it on my end as well. Now here's the thing. I don't know if Mega Starmie changes its type. I know its ability changes to huge power, if I remember correctly from competitive. But I don't know if it changes type, because I'm thinking Meganium should be fine for this as well. And then we'll be done with all this Mega Evolution nonsense. I can really appreciate that Mega Meganium as well can just self-sustain itself. It doesn't really need too much help. Most of the time it gets off those big sucks. Some nice and wholesome Mega Drains. Okay, am I crazy? How the hell do I get in there? Okay. So we're going up top. That's what I'm figuring out here. And we'll likely have to do this little side quest. Hey, kid, watch out. Oh, man, it's not safe. Yeah, I don't care. Yeesh, what a mess. A bunch of Beldum swarmed around the elevator there. I just got it up and running, but now no one can even use it. I chase them off, but I don't know if I can handle all 4 at once. Man, what to do. Alright, the Beldum blockade. Are you gonna help me, or is it just gonna be me? Can I catch them? That'd be cool. Just because I don't have any. 4 wild Pokemon are surrounding the elevator. Do you want to battle them and chase them away? Yeah, I do. I do, in fact, want to do that. Alright, Dragonite. Well, there's 3. It'd have been clean if I could get all 4 of them with 1 flamethrower, but I missed. Wow, you got rid of the Beldum? Thanks! Now folks can finally... Oh, wait, they're back? Eesh. Why does this keep happening to me? Hey there. I meant... How you getting on? Oh, sorry, sir. You see, these little guys just... Well, now, look at all these Beldum. Lucky you. See, Beldum are made of magnets. They love the electromagnetic waves that the elevators emit. It means you got the elevator up and running just fine. Guess I'll head back to my post then. Does this mean the Beldum are here because they took a shine to my elevator I repaired? Oh, they all just sit there and nod at you. They're like, yeah, duh. Okay. You know, I bet having these Beldum around would make it a cinch to tell when a elevator's broken. Alright, new plan. I'm gonna catch these rascals and make them my partners. Oh, can I have one? Ooh, we got Rocky Helmet. That's a nice addition. Alright, let's go up though. What is happening here? Hold on, you lot. You don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. It's shrouded in Mega Power or whatever, and it's ready to blow, so no one's getting by me. Feels like I've seen you two before, though. Oh, it's Shingen, ain't it? And the other one. Oh, well, trainers as strong as you two ought to be alright. Come on, then. Follow me. You know, it's cool that they were trying to stop people. For goodness sake. Which imbecile let 2 civilians waltz in here when I specifically said to block off the area? Mr. Felipe, hi. What are you doing here? We received word of a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lumiose residents to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. I thought that if need be, I could take care of the situation personally. Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about at risk of going rogue, mega evolving. Get it out. And we're here to calm it down. I see, so you're trying to keep Lumio safe, just like us. Don't act like you just now learning this. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside for you two. I'm sure you understand. Then what are we supposed to do? It's simple. If Shingen defeats my team, then I will be unable to take on other opponents. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Why are we wasting time? You're challenged by Felipe from the Rust Syndicate. His This man starts off with a mighty Steelix. And what do I want to do? Going for stealth rocks? That's not cool. Get out of the area. One more flamethrower. Cool. An Aggron. You're rocking Ice Punch? Oh, you're a piece of work, I'll tell you what. Yeah, EQ. And you froze me? You're so ugly. You're so ugly. Ain't no way. This is actually not good. I mean, the crit and all was nice, but that's insane. Chat. Oh, chat. He's being annoying. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Cool, what's your last mon? Skarmory that you're going to Mega Evolve. Mega Evolution proves our bond. Let me show you the true beauty of Skarmory. Okay. I want to see what you're going to do because I'm just going to stall out your Mega Evolution, to be honest with you. Cool. Protect. That's fine. Drill Run, huh? Steel Wing, huh? I'm gonna Leech Seed you. Cool. Now that you're seated, I'm not too worried. We're just gonna stall you out. That was annoying, but it's fine. Your true strength lies in drawing out the full strength of your Pokemon, huh? Yeah, something like that. I see you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw, you lot. We can leave things to Team MZ. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. You fought me before I fought your boss, and then I fought your boss maybe 2 to 3 more times, and still have not lost. So why are you acting like this is new news to you? When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet now I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. That's kind of funny coming from you, Felipe. You're older than Corbu and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in my talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but that don't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysander's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Corbu. He negotiated with Lysander, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbu started up all sorts of businesses, security services, Pokemon carriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was quite the little upstart. So me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yet young Mr. Corbu and his Pokemon Venipede gave us the slip at every turn, always one step ahead, until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely, and in an era entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he has been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. Is this a water stone, right? Use it on your partner of yours. It will surely help you protect Lumiose. Why she act like she couldn't go buy one herself? She could have easily did that at any time. Now please, make sure to handle things here. If this city goes down, the Rust Syndicate will have no clients left to work with after all. If I use the stone Felipe gave me, it'll be Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Well, it was a gift. Right. Yeah, okay. I'll evolve my partner. Then we've got to go calm down that rogue Starmie. Alright. Now that that's been taken care of. I will be safe, don't worry. There's so many little areas though. The concentration of mega power in your vicinity is raising rapidly. Warning, rogue mega evolution is imminent. I'm cool with it. I'm ready to handle this. This is our last one. I'm ready to handle this. Before Starmie's rogue mega evolution sets in, want me to heal your Pokemon? They already healed it, but you know, if it's not too much trouble. Make sure you and Dragonite stay safe, okay? Yeah, we're good. Don't worry. Don't worry. Alright, Mega Starmie. We got us a kaiju right here. I do not like how you're chasing me. Okay. Not about a confusion, come on. This should be simple, as long as I can, oh yeah, that's big damage. That's big damage. Where we at? Where we at? Okay. I'm not gonna lie, Mega Starmie might be one of the easiest ones. Right over 50% off. You're using Psychic now. Okay, you're actually doing crazy damage. Quick. I need you to do something, I'm not gonna lie. I need something, anything done. We are not doing really any damage. But we're almost there. We're almost about to Mega Evolve. Knock this thing out. I think one more Mega Evolution, I honestly think we'll be fine. Yeah, you stay like that, yup. Okay, you gotta chill. You gotta chill. We're not gonna waste this. This is dangerous. That's it. That's GG's. GG's right there. GG no re. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Stormy Night. Thank you for healing us up, too. Good work, Shingen. That's another rogue Pokemon successfully calmed. These battles really take it out on you, huh? I know we gotta help those poor Pokemon and stop their suffering, but jeez, they don't let up with their super fierce attacks. And all that running around, dodging, it leaves me absolutely starving. Do you think Lumiose Restaurants might started all this to plot on bringing in customers? Nah, couldn't be. That's wild. Looks like we've taken care of all the rogue Pokemon that Vinny reported. Why don't we regroup at the hotel for now? That was Tawny. I'm guessing she wants us back at the hotel to debrief. Let's go. Time to see what's going on back at this hotel. There are no more remaining Pokemon at risk, so we are good to go. G2G. Oh, regular Starmie over here. Not Starmie, Staryu. Just for research purposes, I'm gonna catch some. I don't need them. But there we go, some extra points. Alright. Back at the hotel. Yeah, I had to make sure that's my regular box too, real quick. Are there... Hold on. Can you random trade? You need a link code. Okay. There's no mystery trading. Got it. I didn't know if there was or wasn't. So, I wanted to check just to make sure. We managed to save another bunch of Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. I'm so glad we've got you as a part of Team MZ. Hey, Az, can I ask you something? Yes, what is it, my young friend? You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But, how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer's the actual strongest? That is up to Floette to decide. He did say that already. How do you mean? I mean that it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon. But do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's got to be a Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks that she could rely on? Well, that must be Shingen. Says who? Who the heck is this? This is a promotion match announcement for trainer Shingen rank B. The opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You are to face trainer Grisham, rank B. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank A. So it's finally time. You're closing in on rank A now, the very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Grisham? Does anybody know him? Odd that they made it to rank B, but managed to keep their face secret. Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their ZA Royale activities separate. Some people register under pseudonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still. Right when they need the XY Pro tag, they go for the mill. How are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk things getting worse with Prism Tower? No way. We could just sit. We can't just sit back and wait. Let's ask Emma. Yeah, she's our best bet. Let's head over to the Looker Bureau, Shingen, and try to find out more about this Grisham. Oh no! I don't have any guesses on who this guy is or girl. I should put that out there. I don't know who this person is, period. Looks like the competition to see who reaches rank A first has begun. Who joins the ZA Royale under a false name? There's some strange people out there. The strongest Mega Evolution user. Another role I should have fulfilled and yet failed to. Okay, so genuinely, hold on. I have a guess. Honestly, I do have a guess. I'm going to take a drink first before I say my guess. Okay, that was delicious. Okay, so my guess, which this is without me having any knowledge, because I haven't spoiled myself for a lot of stuff. There's been some things over the what? This game's been out for over a year now, right? Or for a year, I think, at least. But I've only been spoiled by a few things that, you know, pop up on social media. I did my best to keep away from it. I'm actually going to take a guess here. And this Grisham person, I'm trying to look at their profile. And for the longest time, I need to go see somebody real quick to verify this. But for the longest time, where's their cafe at? I think it's this cafe. Even looking at this picture, for the longest time, I've thought that these two working at this cafe are important people. Why? We constantly go to this cafe, and because their hair color makes me think of Lysander. I don't know if I'm spitballing anything crazy, but I'm thinking, now that I saw that picture, I'm thinking it's him. This is literally just a guess, but I'm thinking it's him. What I want? I want to know what's your what's your name? You don't say your name. I want to know what your brother's name is, because if I remember correctly, you guys are brother and sister. And you guys have the hair. This is with no knowledge, but this is my spitball guess, and this is my genuine guess. I think it's him. All right, let's go to the Looker Bureau, and we'll find out, hopefully, who this mystery person is. I hope my Mon are leveled up high enough. They have the Charizard right there, too, so if he has a Mega, it's Megazard, most likely. Besides that, I have zero guesses, but that would be my only guess. I'm glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there, what can I do for you today? Is this about your case? I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who come to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Shingen's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham, I know the name. One of the top ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? Why would it put me in danger? That don't make sense. But, of course, yeah, tell me. Figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in a battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of you all stalling out on me. Just tell me what I want to know. You use Mega Ampharos, right? If I remember correctly, that's who you're rocking with. You should know Emma's really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for the ZA Royale, but she'd be a top ranked for sure. I mean, I've fought her before. Are you ready to battle me? I'm ready to win. Oh no. Little one's up. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar. Everyone let's go. Oh, her dad. She's using her dad's Mon. Challenged by Detective Emma. Leading with Ampharos. Leech Seed you. Go ahead, do whatever chip we can right now. Low punny. That's a cool little thing that I never noticed. I didn't realize that how it looks in this game to see things carry over, such as reflects and light screens, excuse me. So it's kind of cool to see how that works out. I'm being very lazy as I discuss this by just hitting a toxic and running. I never thought of that as a strategy, but that is pretty diabolical. Cool, can't do that with you. Okay. Can't do the whole poison with you either. I'm not worried about a flash cannon. Why do you have Psychic? I've never seen Psychic be run on a Lucario. Flash, you have Malamar. Mega Malamar. My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our back in spirit. Hey, Emma. Cool. Hold on, did you get poisoned or not? There we go. Wanted to make it as simple as possible. Guarantee that those poisons proc. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? Holy cow. Holy cow. I was right? They're the group that caused all the trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared, calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seems get it out. It seemed suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumiose. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. Interesting. I'm genuinely learning. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently they tried a few different things, including making the expansive suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught, though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royale, but why? To what end? Now it seems, I mean, for him to be this high ranked already, it's not like he seems. It's just very interesting. Does Grisham have a goal of his own? There's no real saying for sure. Not until I do some more digging, at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. Huh. Why would she know anything? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for your tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating of my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says. Interesting. And you guys were saying, because my memory on that time frame is bad because it's been so long. She was not an admin, but she was like a secretary for Team Flare or something, right? She did some work for Team Flare or somebody back then. Alright, let me go to the research lab, see what's going on here. Lab. The heck are you? Hi there, I'm a specialist in restoring Pokemon fossils. Oh. Do you know that the Stone Emporium here in Lumiose has 2 varieties? Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Well, she brought either a jaw fossil or a sail fossil. Please bring him back here. Just so you know, the Stone Emporium is over on... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Alright. Director's office. That rat, that vile little man. I can't believe that mare. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And it's not even like I can tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Okay. Okay. Hello? Are you making progress in my research tasks? I want to know about Gresham. Gresham? Who could that be? We're not gonna play this game. I don't know. Someone who was in Team Flare. Team Flare? Seems you already know more about Grizz than I would have thought. Fine. So I used to be a part of Team Flare. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait, seriously? I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious. But there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare always had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry, didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, right? He was part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Grizz. It means gray, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. Honestly, don't know what he might be thinking now, joining the ZA Royale. But if you really got to know him, you might want to try... Okay. The coffee truck? Why? You'll find out when you go there, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery out the fun of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up the research work too. Okay. Well, the profile just seemed to match up. Good spoiler-free guess. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I don't know which one I want to say. I'd like to order one promotion match. Well, isn't this entertaining? Looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed Nueve. No, oh my god, I can't say it right now. Noveu Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranking trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare. Oh man. Yes, you found me, Grisham, at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however, I shall explain the whole thing. Grisham, you know this kid is with Az. There's no point even trying to explain it to someone on Az's side. This is Grizel, one of my comrades in Team Flare. Let's just take this kid down right here, right now. Right here, right now. Well, we've got the chance. Grizel, please do calm yourself. Nuevo Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop, then head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Okay. Chat. Okay. Like, I guess. I guess. I don't really know what to think or feel. I guess. Knock out some of these on the way. The Magenta District. Oh, that Finnegan's cute. Oh? Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. Chat? I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet you at such a spot. This is Lysander Cafe. That actually makes sense. That checks out. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it's an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare, or more rightly, for Team Flare Nouvelle. My French is so bad. looking for something. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Not really. I do, but for the sake of the story, let's do that. You don't even know? Of course you don't. How could someone like you ever understand? Grizel. Grisham, this kid is our enemy. He's nothing more but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just rid of him. The world has not been kind or forgiving toward us, or who are part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response, like Grizel has. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grizel once she's set on course of action. Though, it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match. I must ask, please, won't you grant Grizel the battle she desires? Sure, whatever. Beating her is no problem to me. I bet you... I don't want to bet, but I would assume that she uses Mega Pyroar while he uses Mega Charizard. Actually, she might use... One of them might use Mega Fennekin. Mega... Holy cow. How do I forget my Foxy Pokemon? Oh, man. You guys know what I'm talking about, though. You know, right, chat? Right, chat. Fight me. I will, and I win. I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. Okay. Alright. You have a Talonflame to start out. $59. Low levels. We eat it up. Hammer up, huh? Now an Aerodactyl. Okay, okay. That Stone Edge hurt. Chat, that Stone Edge hurt. Metagross. That, I didn't see that coming. And that Ice Punch, uncalled for. Hit you with an EQ. If I would have got frozen, I'd have cried. Last Mon. I'm poisoning you and I'm running around. So you have a Pyroar, chat. I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. I like Mega Pyroar. I hate that it doesn't look too crazy and gender doesn't matter. You're not even worth my time. I mean, you're doing decent damage. You got that going for you. Didn't even have to be out to finish you off. This is ridiculous. Is it though? Is it really? I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expect nothing less than Team MZ's new ace. The one who seeks to save Lumiose City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila, one ember roast, our signature drink. What the hell is happening? That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. What's this other location that I have marked? The fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysander Cafe. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? The weapon was Az's creation. You may only see Az as a kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as the ultimate weapon, then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness. So because Lysander didn't have self-control, we're blaming other people. Got it. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears Az is out to save Lumiose, relying on the support of your team, MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invited you, Shingen, to witness the truth yourself. The truth? You'll see. Open sesame. What a lame way to open it. Beyond that door lies the former Lysander's labs. It was a facility used to research in the days when Team Flare was still active, and it was down there that we learned Az's secret for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that Az created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysander Labs was designed to be a labyrinth, and of course plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you even get to the truth yourself. I mean, I'm not too worried. Chat, we'll probably go another 15 more minutes or so. Just make sure I get enough sleep. Alright, what's going on down here? What's going on down here? Mabel, I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess. You're down in Lysander's labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Okay. Can't proceed. Okay. is happening. So I need to find a power unit first. Door seems locked. The letter has an A on the console. What? Chat, what the hell? Oh, here we go. Pull the lever. The lights are back on and nearby warp panels should work now. Okay. Oh no. Lab key A. Dark pulse. Cross this. You're over here. This is now open. Dude, stop following me. I'm trying to be nice and not knock you guys out. You know what? I am going to knock you guys out. We're going to just go for EQs. If you trap yourself, it's not going to work. Hey. Forget about it. Oh, well. None of these monitors stand in the balls. A Tunda Stone. You like that? Guess this one it is. I can't believe you're a menace and only go after the actual trainer. Okay. Aegis floats in the way. Looks like you'll have to defeat it to continue on ahead. Nice. Not too complicated, not too crazy. Path is now clear. What am I looking at here? Got the elevator key. Usually emits energy, but the ultimate weapon is activated in reverse. They then begin to absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. What? Honestly, I would have missed this power unit if I didn't pay attention. Which, again, that's obvious, but I was not paying attention. If I didn't read the dialogue and then turn that way, I would have missed it. 100%. I would have went out there and looked in that last room for a panel before turning back over here. So which floor am I supposed to go to? Go down to B2, I guess. Oh, go to B3, it says. What's in B2? Looks like a holding cell. B3, since I don't have a choice. I haven't saved in a little bit, so let me do that. I don't like this. This seems extremely dark. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all key cards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? The device. Tell me about it. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years ago in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Georgestown. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work, but we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe Az should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. Let's listen to Fuel. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then will occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Which file would you like to review? The legends. The legends. Tell me about them. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would you like? Oh. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Which file? Our shared dream. Tell me about it. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the numbers of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Zygarde. It makes sense. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? Az created that weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Why are you here? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is Az. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette, and there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandoning my plans for the tower's device, but the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key Az carried, and so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It was given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state, similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is Az's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all that Those young people waiting in the Lysander Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with Az, then do what must be done. Okay, chat. I guess we should head back. Let's go back to the first floor. This is some wild stuff. Okay. Did you see Lysander? He's still down there. To think that he is still alive, yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Giselle, there will be time for such things later. And you, Shingen, you now know the truth of Az's sins. And so I make this request of you. Get Az's Floette and give her to me. What about what Floette wants? You must see it by now. With Az's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage. If we're ever to achieve that kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too become pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. At Nuveu Cafe, we've worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiose people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over Az's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with Az's Floette. Go talk to the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of Az's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. Man, you can't boss me around like you telling me what to do. This is crazy. But I mean, I am about to head back because I probably should talk to somebody about this. Probably should talk to somebody about this. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly some information has not been shared correctly to those around us. Oh, things are getting spicy, but you know what? You know what? As much as this is a terrible cliffhanger, chat, this is one of those times where we just gotta call it a day. I thought I would get further into the game. I got pretty far. I learned a lot, actually. But I'm thinking this is where we stop. Potentially, I'll be able to stream again in another, I don't know, 10 hours or so. That doesn't help people's time zones necessarily, but you guys may see me again relatively soon. Within today's time is what I'm saying. Oh, but with that being said, thank you everybody for hanging out with me today, tonight, this morning, wherever you are, wherever you may be. We had a blast. I did. I leveled up. We did some stuff. We did the thing. But I won't hold you guys any longer. I will see you guys next time. Take care and good morning, night, afternoon.